Good evening and thanks for joining us. We begin tonight with heat and how it's affecting all of us. We smashed a record on Earth last month. It was the hottest May ever recorded, and scientists suspect we're going to keep breaking records. There's news too tonight about the state of our oceans, startling evidence showing how we are pushing them to the brink of collapse. We will get to that in a moment, but we begin with Christina Stevens and what the record heat means.
It was a taste of summer in spring.
I love the weather. We've been waiting for this for a long time.
May sunshine was welcomed in much of Canada after a brutal winter, creating a worldwide picture that has scientists worried. Averaging 15.54 degrees, last month was the hottest May in more than 130 years of record keeping. The last time May dipped below average was back in 1976.
We're on a trajectory to threaten records like we have been in the last couple of months. Throughout the course of my lifetime.
The result of the warming, more major weather events.
More big rain, more big heat, and less big cold.
Driven by higher ocean temperatures, overall, May was 0.74 degrees hotter than the 20th century world average, with parts of Asia and Australia seeing the steepest increase, though it was a little less dramatic in Canada.
The Earth is warming, and it's warming at an alarming rate.
The problem is many world leaders are loath to take on climate change because they think it'll cost too much.
No matter what they say, no country is going to take actions that are going to deliberately destroy jobs and growth in their country.
But a new report by the World Bank turns that theory on its head, finding projects that fight climate change aren't necessarily a drag on the economy, but can be a boost to the economy. It found by the year 2030, regulations, taxes, and incentives to shift to clean transportation and energy efficiency could result in a GDP growth of up to $2.6 trillion per year.
It requires innovation and new activities in order to comply. No one's disappointed that cars today are twice as fuel efficient as they were 30, 40 years ago, and that came entirely because of regulation.
Another new report called Risky Business by a group of high-profile American businessmen says billions will be lost if no action is taken. And global heat records are expected to keep being smashed, especially next year when an El Nino, that's a warming in the Pacific, is due to heat things up even more. In the short term for Canadians this summer.
On both coasts, warmer than normal, but in central Canada, we think it will be near normal.
A pleasant prospect for now, but a disturbing longer-term prognosis. Christina Stevens, Global News, Toronto.